his resources in the mid lane rather than being able to rotate to the side lanes. I think he's got free pickings between the Death Prophet and the TA if he gets there. So
yeah.
I'm a bit concerned for TSM's ability to handle this Batrider early. But if
Talking to their previous matchup of how DPC, TSM, and Shopify go head-to-head, we got Mikey on the list now. Batrider versus Pango, but it's a Mikey Batrider versus a Bryle Pango.
It's
temporarily on the side of Shopify Rebellion. We'll see if third time's the charm.
Whoa, wait a minute, Cal. Mikey joining them. They joined Mikey, bro, okay? Let's get something straight off the bat. Shopify joined him on his road to dominance.
Yeah, I do remember that when ESL Dream League announced the team list, they said that this was Mikey's slot. And then he needed to fill out the roster with 4 other people. And fortunately, Shopify were available. So, comes to play styles, like, I'll just be honest, Crit is a much better playmaker than I think Fly is.
Yes.
But Fly, his specialty as a player has always been the defensive saves. So maybe he's going to go like the Shard Rush. And he's going to play like that kind of
But what are you saying?
Rubik telekinesis.
You're going to throw the guy 400 away from Exo and he runs after you?
I mean, it breaks the drain.
I disagree with this.
It gets him out of kinetic field.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you go late game versus Disruptor.
Yeah, you got to get him out of this Static Storm kinetic field combo.
I'd rather have the playmaking. I mean, what kind of plays can you make with a dime? You can yell at your zombies to run faster. Go, my baby. It's an interesting choice. I mean, there's no right choice. I think theirs is wrong, but there's really no right choice. You know?
There's no wrong choice, except for this one. But
I mean, the upside is they want the laning, and I think the side laning is really important for Shopify in general, especially in an NA matchup, where it is historically so much about the first 10 minutes and who wins lanes for that region. So maybe that's just like, all right, whatever. Maybe we lose some playmaking, but we just really want to win this laning phase versus TSM. I can understand that.
Yeah,
they are winning it because these lanes not going super well very early for TSM. I will say the mid is going very well. Mikey is getting shellapped.
Yeah, Browse stepping it up here, 12-5. This matchup is okay for Pango, but it's still Batrider favored, right? Yeah, it's like one of those, like maybe what, 60-40?
Maybe even closer, honestly. I feel like Pango gets out of this matchup. It's more just that early to mid-game transition for Bat can be a bit faster if he's ahead, but he is not ahead. So this is it's not looking good for their tempo off of this mid lane, which is really where Shopify wants it to come from.
That's funny. Right after the panel talked about how Mikey was going to pop off on the Batrider.
That's true.
Might have cursed him a little bit.
I mean, I also said, you know, it was Shopify joining him that tough lane. Rubik Luna versus a ranged core with Marcy. That's tough. I don't think this lane is easy to play for Shopify, and normally I feel like they want to win these Luna lanes. So honestly, TSM did a decent job of eliminating some of the aggressive early lane potential that sometimes just wins these NA versus NA matchups. After that, I promise I'm done talking about laning.
I mean, it is fair to talk about it. NA versus NA are pretty much 10-minute matches.
The 10-minute gods, that's what they call them.
That's no. I don't think anybody has ever called them that.
Straight to the airport. 10 minutes on land and book my ticket, brother.
Now that
this is why they put me on the NA matches, because they know I'm just gonna talk shit for an hour.
Yeah.
But I have that right. I was in the dumpster with all of these brothers together. We were bolted in the garbage pit. That's right. That's a special bond, you know.
Not like Saberlight. No, we merely adopted the garbage.
That's right.
But you, born into it. Arteezy does manage to get the kill before he dies here. Of course, he is going to die.
I like how he's going for the extra CS denier.
Yeah.
He's like, throw big glaive. Big glaive hit ghost. Ghost, no like big glaive. Is that good?
Yeah, I understand that now. Okay.
I don't even know if that's accurate.
I was like, well, that wasn't the explanation I was expecting, but last one's going to go down. He is going to be just fine, I think. The tombstone goes out, but like, that's kind of whatever.
Get him, zombie.
Arr. Pushing power of the Death Prophet. You can take over this game.
And again, I feel like Crit is on a stationary support. So maybe that's good for the laning, but it's pretty bad for these types of fights where normally he's the one playing aggressive around mid and setting stuff up.
Yeah, who's going to help Mikey here as he gets glimpsed back and the glimpse
Go when and Arteezy's Ancients got blocked.
Oh no!
Oh god, not like this.
You talking about how Crit just wants to stay in lane. The moment he tries to change lane, he gets sent right back to base. Fortunately, they'll also send Whitemon back to base. And a body bag, 7-6, but it is TSM with a healthy lead. No, it doesn't work.
I feel like that was an okay fight if they don't like straight in commit. They just are poking the tower. You force Shopify to react, and maybe you get one support kill or something.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're aiming for. You still have to respect the tombstone in this game because Crit has a lot of levels. He has max decay as well.
Michael is going to be used to get this kill onto the Pango. Meanwhile, Mikey was in a pretty good position to be able to get 1 and possibly 2. Goes for the kill on Whitemon as well. This is what we're talking about. Mikey, maybe the laning phase. Oh no, he got stuck on the kinetic fields. Can't kill Whitemon and can't get away.
I'm getting PTSD flashbacks, man. You've awakened memories dark in my recessed brain that I didn't know were there.
Tomato is going to die as Mikey is able to find that kill. So,
guys, we're on land. This isn't NA. DPC. We don't have to fight his jungle.
No, but it is NA. It's the same DPC.
Mikey's just down again. I feel like Mikey's trying to make plays, but again, this isn't his type of game flow that I've seen them be successful with in this tournament.
Okay.
But it's a product that they lost the early tier 1 top. They got crunched into this area. He took some Ancients, which maybe felt like Arteezy needs to go Midas because he's not getting the Mask Command and Ancient acceleration he wants. And now you're just getting caught off. This is another high ground tombstone fight, but it's not a fight because no one's here. I feel like Shopify are just getting caught off guard right now. They're keeping up in net worth, but the game flow just does not feel great for them right now.
Yeah, look at TSM picking up the pace. Get that kill, smoke up, run across the map. They want Arteezy.
They're going to where they think Arteezy is, but the joke's on you. He went Midas, so he's not even going to the Ancients. He's going to hard camps right now. Pays off.
They're going to fight him now.
It would have paid off.
All they need is the vision. They'll be able to get the glimpse. And Arteezy, they're going to try and TP in to save him here. He turns around with the Eclipse, tries to go for a kill. It's not going to get it. The damage comes quick and too fast. TSM now going to look for more off of this one. As Kasani actually just gets burned out.
Hey, where did all that damage come from?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think it might have been from the stolen spells from Fly. I think maybe he got...
You have Tombstone, but that's pretty much it, right? That's where I maybe feel like the playmaking for Rubik is going to give you some more team fight contest potential because you could steal an Exo, you could steal a Rolling Thunder. Just a little bit.
It would have been a really nice kill if they could have gotten Bryle, but instead it's going to be Saberlight who dies here. Did he throw out the black hole there? Yeah.
Oh, he did.
It was a 0.1 second black hole.
No, he didn't throw it out. We didn't see anything. That was an ambitious black hole.
Yeah, I was just like, did I see that right? Did he just try and black hole? There wasn't really any... Nobody from Shopify would have followed that up, I think. I don't know. Shopify just seemed kind of out of sorts. Again, there's not that big of a network difference, but like you're saying...
about to be if
there's...
He's going to have a nice second, third item timing, depending if he wants to go BKB or not, where you're just going on this Luna, and Arteezy's not going to be able to fight that.
Mikey gets taken down a notch there. Whitemon got picked off somewhere else around the map, but much more important killing that Batrider, especially in this area. Any deaths are very dangerous, but they wish they had a black hole right now.
There's your damage. Not enough.
Not enough, though. Instead, Tomato's going to turn around, kill Fly. Almost got him back with that Fateful. Boy, that was a close call. Crit's going to show up. Malphite's going to be able to put a stop to Bryle to be able to get off that Rolling Thunder. He's going to take a lot of damage during this time, and he's dead.
Crit making the plays with the zombie.
Yeah. Takes away, yes, but he can still be chased down.
You got to help him.
And he's going to die once. I'm not sure if his team is going to get here in time for life number 2. Let's see. Okay, Bryle is here with the Rolling Thunder. That's going to make things a whole lot harder. It looks like Shopify is going to just get out of here. In fact, Whitemon's going to be able to catch Mikey as well. He's forced to use his first BKB charge of the game.
Not how he wanted to.
No. I guess the TA trap's slow. I was just thinking, I always wonder like why you upgrade to the Boots of Bearing right away and not go through the drum charges first. Oh no, Mikey getting caught as well. The pickoff on Fly's Rubik was fine, but losing Mikey as well, that puts TSM in a very good position to start knocking down tier 2s.
I feel like Shopify just, you don't think they can fight.
One gets out of there real quickly. TSM with a pretty clean extraction.
They all hopped on the chopper.
And they actually re-smoke up. There's a double damage in the river right now, and Arteezy was gunning for it, but now he's going to be caught. A BKB goes off, but the exorcism from Kastani is chasing him away. A beautiful static storm that separates Shopify on the high ground there and leaves Saberlight in a position he can't get out of. Neither can Fly. Crit's going to fight back in the zombie form. He looks to be able to push him away. Mikey keeping his distance while Crit goes in. The two cores can't really seem to follow Crit up. But it looks like at least it was enough to keep TSM from running over the rest of Shopify and getting even more kills.
Get ultra farm. Big smoke from Shopify here. They still have Eclipse up. They still have Black Hole.
Oh, Kasane, they got him before the BKB. They pull him back in with a lasso. Gets it off halfway through, though. No follow-up there. But they do manage to get the Black Hole onto 2. Stop at the static storm. Kasane still almost dead, but the Spirit Siphon is going to work. It's getting some heals up. A little bit more damage. Arteezy finally managed to finish him off with a hell of a fly. Bryle rolling on through, but now it's pointless. With his Death Prophet dead, he just needs to get out.
He's going to help me.
Haste Rune, that'll make things a lot easier.
I mean, I see us going to try and turn. He might be able to. There's no ult.
All right, we're certainly sitting on that high ground looking at it. Nice deny. Of course, yeah.
But it just feels like it's decent value.
Looking for it, instantly stunned there. When the Malefice and Arteezy forced Staffs down to the low ground to finish him off.
That was not the fight, son.
Yeah, and TSM are super split right now. No BKB up on Arteezy, though, so he is going to die for that kill onto Bryle.
Baited him.
And Saberlight. Oh, they went a glimpse on somebody else. They could have caught Saberlight there as well, but I don't think Whitemon was looking.
I'm in the fight, and then that fight's going to look a lot different here. Or if you can ever start an Enigma, that's so much team fight out the window for Shopify. So positioning from Saberlight and Crit needs to be on point here.
It's going to get caught. Back static storm just for a moment, but that's all they need.
Double damage again. Man, these power run controls just been huge for Bryle's team. But you know, that Arteezy Midas gonna have to break Lincoln's.
Break through the Lincolns and they get it. The combo is there. Very well timed. A Lucent Beam and then the lasso.
I mean, Dire Ward doing a lot of work there too.
Yeah.
Still, that was pretty well damn executed. Gonna hope Roche spawns.
And it is. It's gonna spawn right now. Ooh, that is huge.
It's absolutely, you cannot ask for a
but up our tour.
Do you go Midas something here?
Oh, yeah, he's missing out on crucial timing. He's probably telling somebody to pull him.
Yeah, drag a neutral camp. This is a huge Roche. This is Shard Roche. You're gonna give it to Luna. This is what Luna wanted. Oh no, you're gonna give it to the
for Batrider to have.
I mean, the thing is,
game presence.
Well, we're gonna have a fight here. They're gonna try and chain stun him, but he has Aegis.
Yeah, that is not an easy kill. He managed to get the lasso onto Kastane, and he clips forward from Arteezy. He's trying to keep the rest of the team back. Whitemon gets off the static storm. Arteezy actually died pretty quickly there. Of course, he does have the Aegis, and now they're down 2 members on the side of TSM. Trying to kill Arteezy. They need to help him out here. The rest of where's the rest of Shopify? Finally, the black hole comes in and it grabbed the TA, the perfect black hole. Ah, Saberlight taking the time to tip Tomato.
My old friend.
Have to lose any objectives during this timing. The Templar Assassin actually chasing a little far here. They do have the Lincolns.
I mean, they know there's no ult here for Shopify. This is a good fight.
They got the Tombstone out, and Arteezy's in a good position to be able to tear through Ari. Now he focuses his attention onto Kasane. If they can kill Kasane, this fight is free. And it looks like with Scotty's slowing him down, it's going to be easy. Once again, TSM trying way too hard to take fights that are not in their control.
Radiant's middle tower.
That was a Stretch Armstrong last 1.5.
Maybe TSM can't actually fight this. Mikey's going to take a lot of damage. Oh, what a spot from Ari. But is there the damage follow-up? The Eclipse goes out from Arteezy. Losing the heroes back to their get the Disruptor at least. Ari slows down, but he actually has the rebound to be able to get away. Glimpse back onto Arteezy. They have to go in and out here. Who is dealing with it? Nobody right now. They're going to try and focus it. It's just going to have health. Kill all the time. Just all in, trying to keep
much more easy with the pop the BKB. They focus on the throwing and the building is done. They cannot stop it. Shopify will take game number 1. RTC all smiles after they come back in a game.
A pretty severe lack of disables on the side of TSM. This man should be able to toggle through most stuff.
Huskar in the supports. So if you shut down the Huskar, gets control of mid to Radiant, they take Roche, that could be the game changer.
Yeah, I'd say it looks a little fragile. I will say if they make some mistakes on Shopify, like TSM's obviously much more like well balanced. It's more traditional in the lineup. You kind of see how people slot into the roles of what you expect.
You can get to this pretty fast Shiva's guard, which is really nice versus these summon lineups. You just blink in, you have this aura. It's a lot of AoE slow. I kind of like it. This carry Dunamis is very powerful. The CIS region was playing it for a long time, if you remember, and then it fell out a bit, but it looked pretty damn good. So this is a hero that just comes and goes in the meta. When it's in the meta, it's a pretty broken hero. That was a very old saying from another NA player back in the day, Eternal Envy. He used to say, if Doom is good, Doom is broken. And then we jam-picked Doom like 20 games and lost them all. So.
Well, I guess Doom wasn't good then, was it?
Well, yeah, but you know when he's good, he's broken. I kind of agree. Like, the hero conceptually is really powerful. So maybe Arteezy is just feeling it. But again, the big question mark, crit on the Maiden, fly on the Priestess of the Moon. Yeah, who's playing 4 and who's playing 5? Again, it's a laning decision. They want the Maiden down here because this lane is way stronger versus the Ench TB with the constant outspam on the early waves between Firestorm Nova, and then you have the creep kill. The Frostbite is more reliable than trying to land an arrow. So Shopify just want to make their side lanes as strong as possible versus TSM team.
Okay,
it paid some dividends game 1.
I have a general question here.
It does look funny though.
Saberlight going to be chased away. It looks like he's fine. When it comes to, okay, they really want to keep this crit with Saberlight sort of thing, or is it, do they want to keep crit in the off lane? Like, when it comes to the laning phase mechanics, is being in the off lane versus the safe lane, that much, do you think that's the difference maker, or do you think it's about the synergy between the duo?
It's both for sure.
Okay.
You definitely feel it as a support because you think about all these pulls and timings and equilibrium and your itemization and what you're doing for the core on the lane. What you have to do for a 1 position is different than what you have to do for a 3, depending on who you want to enable, who you want to shut down. And all these things change when you switch that lane up. So there's a lot of comfortability you lose that you have to gain somewhere else in terms of a hero matchup or something like that. I think it's already over. But unfortunately, we are on LAN, which means you actually have to play the mid and late game.
It's funny because it's true. Okay. I'm just curious what Mikey was doing there. The overall setup for this match, of course, Shopify Rebellion have had a little bit better of go of it when it comes to the group stage. They're currently sitting at a score of 5-2, I believe, after last game's win, which also put TSM, who tied every series that they played in. They were at a score of 3-3, now 3-4. So they do want to even this up just so they have a chance to be able to stay in that top 4 area, because, you know, it is very important. I mean, this is a very short group stage, but it's very impactful. You just do not get to play the rest of the tournament if you end up bottom 4 in your group.
Not a lot of are delivered with that siege wagon. It's a lot of pressure down here.
It is.
So taking advantage of the dual roam for TSM, trying to force them back on the map. Tomato's going to salve up. Does hit 6, so he has Sunder. Might get some cheeky Sunder Sunstrike play. They don't have stuns to prevent it.
Yeah, there's an opportunity here. Ari's running in, meta, and there goes the Sunder. So Saberlight gets a little bit low, and they do manage to hit him with a bushwhack. Let's see if this is enough damage. Turns around, actually. He's going to fight back with the Vanguard. Maybe he actually wins this. No way. Saberlight, great read by him, as the Terrorblade just not able to do enough damage over the Atrophy Aura plus the damage block coming into play. Meanwhile, of course, Sunder's still on cooldown, so if he keeps body blocking him just a little bit more, man, Crit is just demolishing him. That slow Crystal Maiden actually works for a great hero to body block like that. Meanwhile, Whitemon dies to Mikey. Bushwhack in the mid lane. Fly gets popped by Bryle as the pressure continues on this mid lane and also continues on Mikey's Huskar. He left the mid lane to go to
the Golden Roshan shall fall. An iconic courier. Honestly, that is the most satisfying courier to kill in the game.
Because it's worth so much money.
No, because it's Arteezy's.
Oh, okay.
Are scanning.
Every single NA player has felt that feeling of killing Arteezy's courier.
Look at this body
Popping the
blocking
golden
from
pinion.
Tomato. Turning it right back around on Shopify, on Mikey specifically. Beautiful stuff.
Man, where is this Huskar going in this game?
Yeah, why was he down there exactly?
Dire's bottom tower.
It has nowhere else to go.
Oh, nice arrow from the high ground from Fly. Finds an opening on Bryle. Bryle, he would racked up a lot of kills. That was a mega kill streak. So they got 550 gold for that one.
And Crit is setting a lot up in both these games on heroes that are unconventional for him. Like, honestly, it's impressive how much he has kept Shopify in these early games. Once more, he's just keeping him in him with pretty decent lane phase, finding the extra kill on Tomato, slowing down this and kick the Doom out instead of lingering this bottom lane versus a TB Maiden that he's not favored at all versus, especially when Whitemon wanted to leave the lane early. Normally when your Ench leaves lane this early, you leave the lane with the carry in the 1v2. Tomato's just decided to play down here and defend this tower. Maybe feeling that top push was not that good, but
Also, aren't your heroes... Isn't Terrorblade, like the way I think about it is that Huskar really wants his towers to stay alive, whereas Terrorblade I think doesn't mind because he just illusion pushes down lanes.
yeah, if you trade towers, you're fine with it.
Yeah. The dog. Oh, barely got him with that deafening blast.
Persona for what? He has not been threatened to be kicked out of this lane at all. His tower is 100% HP. More damage to mid. Man, Bryle is just taking it to him. And
Yeah, he is relentless in this mid lane. The deafening blast will collect another kill. Arm.
I find it really curious that TSM just never made this move top.
Arrow's gonna come out, but the burst damage. Ari comboing up so many times with Bryle. Beautiful stuff with the Sunstrike and the ult pop there from Mikey. Mikey's dead again. This is the same spot.
Run off.
Yeah, who's ganking who here, son?
And create something for Mikey to work with. I mean, if he can't get to a BKB, then he's just going to be a non-factor. Nice catch, though.
Here's a little cheeky kill.
Yeah.
On demand. Arturo will line it up. I mean, if you can start delaying these pushes between the Doom and the Underlord, just make Lycan's game hard. If you delay this Roshan to the point where your Huskar can catch up, he might not look too bad. But right now, it is definitely in TSM's control.
I don't know. 10 minutes go by, and I'm not sure if Mikey's going to get any farm in that window of time, because TSM just seem to have his number.
What is that number? 911? Call the ambulance?
Yeah.
Get this man some triage. Sentry.
Yeah.
That's a huge sentry. It's going to run in, try and make something happen.
Catches them with the pit. Oh, frostbite, and eventually they'll be able to fight through that untouchable.
This is a good timing for Shopify. They have
Like 10 minutes.
because he didn't die.
He got 163 off of the Observer Ward and 60 gold off of the Hell Bear.
Plus they passive. That's a decent amount. Another good find.
Oh, the arrow's gonna land right before the thunder can go off. Nicely played by Shopify. I mean, this trio seems to have some pretty good synergy right now. But once again, Ari and Bryle,
They're just
strike
burning back.
Ari is gonna sneak through the trees, but the burnout, it's too much. From behind, though, Whitemon goes for the kill on a crit. Cold Snap's gonna stop that TP.
And await the next.
And I can see the light game cutting across the map. He wants to be here for another kill. Saberlight gets stopped on his TP, but the Dark Rift does allow him to get away to safeties. Are they going to fall? That's into a tier 2, my friends.
What happened here? This is just a very natural move that's going to vacate the whole map for Shopify unless you want to die.
Maybe Crit wants to die.
That's the good job of a Crystal Maiden.
Dire's middle tower.
He's not going to be imprisoned inside of his base. Give me freedom or give me death.
Space for Mikey. Nowhere is safe.
I like how Mikey's just going deeper and deeper into the enemy jungle.
I mean, he's staying away from those dire creeps. You don't want none of those. Oh, there's a little easy kill.
That's what the Blink Dagger was for.
Yeah. Bryle's like, no. He ain't getting away with this, son.
Tower is under attack.
Will he find him, though? Oh. Shh. Don't tell him. Don't tell him he's there.
Don't move. Keep it secret.
Does Whitemon know?
No way.
What?
No way. Oh.
What?
He's peeking the lower trees. He thinks he's somewhere over here. And Mikey actually did slip out with a Blink Dagger and TP'd away. Then I feel like Shopify could use the Doom to kill something.
Gonna try and go on Underlord. This Underlord's very tanky.
Yeah, but he's not that tanky, or maybe he is. Oh, Granite Grease goes off with the Crimson Guard. Healed up. Kasane is still stuck inside the pit. Now here comes the Underlord as well, picking his targets. Still has not used the Doom, is trying to go for the kill on a Whitemon, and will be able to get it. Opted not to use the Doom on anybody in that engagement. Still got a kill, still forced TSM back. Not too bad.
Very far.
He's got a minute left on the Aegis.
They're gonna kill him twice though.
They're gonna go for it. He's gonna use the Doom. He's gonna hold off and use the Doom the second to life, I guess.
It's time.
Ryle does fall. The rest of the team, TSM's coming in. Tomato has that Scotty too. He's gonna come in with that, try and help out here. But Ryle is just stuck. He's surrounded by too many heroes, and they do not have a save for him. He does end up dying. Grizzly to keep him at bay. Mikey goes in for the kill and does manage to get Ari stunned up by a Centaur there, so won't be able to chase for more, but the rest of Shopify can. They manage to catch Kasane. And RTZ really wanted the last hit, apparently.
I wanted to. He's got to do double duty this time.
Oh, the Dark Rift almost catching Tomato there. The pit just inches away from claiming another kill.
Really good series.
How is he not dead?
I don't know.
How did a Crystal Maiden manage to walk away from them?
There's a lot of questions in this game. Mikey's going Octarine. That's pretty
Radiant's
spicy.
bottom tower is under
Kasane
attack.
has been found by Arteezy again, just chain stunning him.
Oh, the arrow! Oh, he
Gets
stick the
sniped.
wolves onto Arteezy, which means there was no protection.
They
And look at
didn't.
that.
Victory
He
is
let that kill the fly. Old Artur. Never would have committed such blasphemy.
Tower is under attack.
Dude, what is happening in these TSM games?
I don't know. They're falling apart.
Just not lining up at all, and Shopify are punishing them.
Far too much firepower for poor old Mikey.
That's an misery. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Unlucky, you know?
Radiant's middle
Kasane
tower is under
got off the
attack.
ultimate. Centaur stomped. And now already showing up on the other side of the map. They're going to Dark Rift in to help out Artur. He cannot be left alone on an island here. In fact, with that Dark Rift and the pit, might be able to catch Ari here. Any helpers?
All right, Tomato has shown up.
Yeah, Scotty is going to work on Saberlight. And Crimson Guard can only do so much to protect him from the damage. Crit's going to be caught as well. Has to drop the freezing field. Eventually will be stopped. And he will be corralled and killed. That's going to be 2 down with Shopify. I'm still waiting. Anybody?
Crit went through that? Oh my god, that hot. Psycho.
And they're both going to be caught together in the bushwhack. So
Work out.
RTZ does manage to get the opening in from behind, and he's laying into Brow right now. Crit is going to die, it looks like, to maybe no, actually stays alive with the extra bit of armor from the freezing field. The Kasane army was not enough to pierce through the armor of the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, but meta up at 2. TSM are just stalling here.
Arrow, oh, almost got the pick off on a Whitemon. That would have been a good one, because they need some sort of numbers advantage, because like you said, Tomato's almost ready to fight. Ari is going to be caught inside the pit here, but a beautiful tornado goes off, and now the meta goes out. Moonlight Shadow trying to get away. Force Staff doesn't get him up the cliff. He barely didn't make it. His fat ass is too heavy. Shopify are going to be able to get the rest. Oh, Mikey went back in. Are you crazy?
Got Ari.
Oh, well, now EG's, Arteezy just goes in for it almost immediately. That is not the follow-up. They jump in once again. I mean, with the Doom and everything else, maybe the Terrorblade will burn out, but the rest of Shopify are certainly going to die for it. Look at Crit. He's trying to chase him down, and it is going to be enough. The Doom did burn him out, so...
But at what price? A very heavy price. You're just going to get team wiped here. Because he doesn't have the BKB or Halberd or anything like that.
One Shopify.
This is an aggressive...
No meta on one side, but no Doom on the other. And they pretty easily clean up that Roshan before Shopify could get here. And now Saberlight is going to be caught, slowed down so much. He is a big tanky boy, though.
He's tanky, but they're not committing too much.
Is he going to see an opening to be able to go in? He does. He sees an opening to go for Bryle. Doesn't really commit to it too much, though. Saberlight's able to back out. Oh, goes for a TP out. That means the Sunstrike will miss. Meanwhile, the rest of Shopify retreating again. Moonlight Shadow was able to allow them to get all of their heroes away.
Turn. Come on, Hoodwink.
Okay. BKB going
And with Mikey committing, they will be able to get that kill, yes. Honestly, the disarm is doing some serious work from Mikey time and time again. It's allowing Shopify to actually jump in and not get blown up.
Kiting this terribly.
AR, he just got hit by another one. This Octarine idea is crazy good against this Terrorblade. It's destroying him. Mikey's ready to go in again. Hits them all with the disarm. Commits now onto the Invoker. A bit too much, perhaps, as he does end up dying. Tomato is low, but he gets off the Thunder again. They couldn't stop it. Now Saberlight's going to be run down with both the big cores on the side of Shopify dead. Mikey bought back, but Arteezy doesn't have that same luxury.
No.
On the life break, he could just be going in and out constantly with both life break and the disarms.
I mean, the concept's amazing.
Yeah.
The 12 deaths have just prevented him getting them.
Yeah, if only. What could have been?
Ryle trying to scout here. Remember, he has Nullifier here for the Thunderlord.
He's going to bring that aggressive move from Shopify immediately in the back lines. It's going to be Fly who dies first. Saberlight the way out of this one. Mikey does jump in and immediately die.
Yeah.
So
He paid a visit to the Terrorblade. Did not like what he prescribed.
Is under attack.
it doesn't not that far away. So
A noble effort, though it was in vain. That'll be double racks for TSM here. Aegis still online for a minute.
Arrow is going to be nice catch. Kasane, that's a nice pick off. They can get it and get out. AKD goes up though, and Kasane is able to slip away. And now once again, Saberlight's just left behind. Meta or no, Tomato certainly has the damage to be able to bring down the Underlord.
Remember that black hole from game one, son? I'm here to pay it forward.
Mano turns it right back around, and it's going
Not too strong at this point. Underlord Aura is just not
Dire's
enough.
bottom tower
And your
has fallen.
Huskar is just too far behind. What a brutal game for him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ari has done some serious work on this Hoodwink, man. That Blink, oh, nice Centaur stun.
He has no Doom, though.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get canceled here, I think.
Oh, he is. The BKB didn't last long enough.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. All right. I think that is about it for Shopify. I almost.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I just feel bad for Mikey, man. I'm glad this game is over because I can't watch him suffer any longer, man.
That was a rough one. Honestly, he got the, you know where TSM learned that?